How's everyone? Hope everyone is doing well and having good start to the week. Yay! September. Duck is here. Hi, Duck. How are you? And Broly is like surprised. I don't know what you're surprised about. I also forgot my microphone and the speaker thingy, so hope you guys can hear me well. And let's crack the hair. So, there we go. Sit here. All right. So, I'm wearing a lot of apron today. I think I probably sprayed not gonna lie, probably 15 sprays of apron. I love the fragrance, even though it's kind of a cool morning today. It's gonna warm up later, and I think I like this fragrance enough to wear as much as I want or my heart desires. Here. Okay, let's go proceed in here. Let me know what you're wearing today. What's your scent of the day? How are you starting the week? Are there any new releases you're excited about? All those nice things. Hi, Sahar, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Sometimes I forget my passwords. I have so many passwords. I don't know, guys. It's a disaster working in several places. And each one has a different password, and each system may have like 3 or 4 passwords to get into. It's just, and each one asks me to change the passwords every 2-3 months. And I am like at my wit's end in terms of finding new things. And each one, some of them won't let me choose like a password that has more than like a 3 consecutive or 4 consecutive letters in the same order as the previous passwords. It's just like I need to come up with a password generator, like not the Apple ones. Those are, I don't know, you can't really remember them at all. But I need to come up with a password generator app. Hi, Dushan, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So today I wanted to talk about the Marrakech Imperial sample set. So this brand, the first time I had seen in Milan when I was for Exxon's first time Exxon, so that's 2024. I went to Exxon's. I saw this brand in the Zor Perfumery, not in Exxon's. Maybe they were in Exxon's. I'm not sure if they were or not. But I walked into Zor Perfumery. I ran into Sebastian, the perfume guy. He was coming out of the Zor Perfumery that time with someone else, with a friend. And I said hi to him. And then obviously, at the time, I don't even think I had a channel. But I went in and I saw this brand there. But I didn't touch the brand. I didn't try them. Like they had put them on a special tray in there, and I was looking at everything else but this brand. But then I came back home and I saw a split in one of the groups about one of their fragrances. I think it was. Let me see what the name is. Can't remember what the name of that one was. I'll tell you when I look at it. And I ended up getting and I looked at the notes and I was like, oh my God, what have I missed? I should have tried it then. But I didn't. That's all right. And yeah, so then I was like, when I bought a bottle directly from them, from Marrakech Imperial. Unfortunately, that first bottle leaked in transit from Italy. I think are they Italian brand? I want to see if they are Italian brand. So headquarters is in Marrakech, or Morocco, but I think they're Parisian brand. Okay, so the first bottle leaked in transit, and I sent them a message, and immediately they replaced it with another bottle. And they let me hold the partial of the old one. And then I got the second time when I went to Exxon's. I went to the Zor Perfumery. If you don't know about Zor Perfumery, please check the links in the link in the description. They are this very niche perfumery in in Milan. It's almost like Joboy or Jobois in Paris, and they have really, really niche brands in there, including Boudicca, including, I remember the new, one of these perfumers who has come up with their own brand, and I don't know, like old and niche and new brands, they have it in there. The shipping is a little bit expensive. It's like I think it was 60 euro, but totally worth it because stuff out of Italy is really, really hard to get out. So if you haven't checked out Zor Perfumery, please do so. They often do also events and stuff. The second time I went in, just gonna drink a little bit of this. Cheers for pumpkin spice latte. The second time I went in, they had this, the brand, I just randomly walked in, the brand had a party, of Marrakech Imperial party, and I think I did a live from the party. I'm not 100% sure, but check my lives in the back, and see if, I think and then like there were people dressed up, serving like Moroccan tea, and stuff like that, and just like a very traditional like clothing. It was cute. It was a cute party. I walked in and I bought I bought my second bottle, and the store was generous enough to include this in the purchase, and I didn't ask for it, not at all. I didn't ask for it. I didn't say I had a channel or like I was reviewing fragrances. Nothing. Like I just walked in. I said I want a bottle of this. She said fine, and all of a sudden I saw she put this in the bag, and I was like, oh well, thank you very much, I appreciate you. I don't know if it was for the event or anything else, but it's a nice touch when you do that. So Zor Perfumery, if you haven't checked, please do check. They have lots of good brands, including Rain de Saba. They have lots of Rain de Saba as well. Boudicca, there was lots of Boudicca, lots of the regular line stuff as well. Yeah, I love Moroccan roots. So the Marrakech Imperial, it comes in a box like this, and I look how nice of a touch it is that they put their own what do you call it, scent strip in here included. So when you have the sample set, this is very nice. Like I would say, like this is very, very thoughtful that you'd have a sample set and then put a scent strip in top like that with your logo. That's absolutely beautiful. Very nice touch. Me like it. Although I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to use them because they're so pretty, but it's okay. We'll use them. Should I turn the lights on? Is it too dark in here, guys? If someone can comment, that would be great. So they have 6 samples. So the samples are, the logos have turned. I know it was at the front, but this morning they rattled a little bit in my. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 samples like that inside. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think, so the first one is Arabian Leather. There's Magie Rouge. So second time I went to Excellence, I ended up buying Magie Rouge from them. And then the leather jacket is perfect for vintage azure by Estee Lauder. Okay. And then there is Marrakech Imperial, Les Nuits Marrakech, Les Nuits de Marrakech, Nights of Morocco, I guess. Oud Kasbah Royal, Bohème Chic. Bohème Chic was my first perfume. It's not dark enough. The Bohème Chic is my first perfume from this brand. Atlas Wood. And the last one is Take Me Back to the Marrakech. To the Marrakech. So let's open up their website. I have linked the website and also the Zor Perfumery link in the descriptions if you want to check. What is your favorite leather chypre? That's a hard question. Derby is very nice, but it would be on a. Is that Derby a chypre? Is it? That's a hard question. Because I don't like, I like Chypre, but it's in a very specific format, so it's not a go-to kind of genre for me. Yes, so the Derby for men would be like a great Chypre, but not sure outside that. Can't remember. Okay, so also let me just see if what the prices of the bottles are. So parfums. Parfums. Exclusively in the heart of Milan, Florence, and Naples. Oh, I didn't know they had stores elsewhere. Derby is classy. Derby is like a Chypre fougere. Yeah, I don't know what would be my leather Chypre because there are two hard notes like to combine like for me for my liking. So if it's leather is too much, it would be too masculine and overwhelming. And then Chypre with the oak moss, I don't know. I bought Derby thanks to Rich. Oh, awesome, awesome. All right, so let me see here. Brand. So they have so many brands. Like I'm opening the page here. I've never even heard of these brands. Like Zor Perfumery, I'm talking about. It's Adamo Parfum, Alex Plus, Al Jazeera Paris, Emirius. So Aphorism. Who's is that Bertrand de Chauffeur? Oh, whose brand is that? Hold on, I need to know. We need to know. Whose perfume is this? Dominique Ropion. So they have Dominique Ropion's old fragrances here. Are these Avau? I don't know. Aushal, Asman. What else? I'm just reading the ones that I've never heard of. Dan Hera. Ube Perg. I've never heard of these brands. Insium. Jupilo, Leo, or maybe Jupilo. La Perrari. Mazan. Maroc. M by Zor. So they also have their own brand. So it's called M by Zor Perfumery. Mysticum. Nero Speciale. New Notes. Nishani. All those are known ones. They also have Oren Parfums. Oren Parfums has some beautiful ones as well, but it's like nobody talks about them. Pisterzi? I don't know. Profumi di Poligiano, Profumi d'Artan Armhoff, Q Studio, Rajani, Rito. What are these brands? Rubios, Cialor. What are Teatro Fragranze Uniche? Yuzen. Zor Milano. There's also the weird ones. Bertidi is in Amalfi. All right. Anyways. Okay. Hi, Babush. How are you? How's Australia? How's summer going for you guys? You're in Australia, right? I'm just not saying shit without. Okay. So let's go to the Marrakech Imperial. Marrakech Imperial. Sent today. Rien. From Eldo. Or nothing. So the first one, Arabian leather. The prices are €250 for some and 220 for some. I don't know what's the difference is. So Atlas wood, Oud Kasbah, and Le Nuit de Marrakech and Arabian leather are 250. Take Me Back to Marrakech, Bohème Chic is at €220. And these are for 100 mLs. And Magie Rouge is 240. And that's, yeah, so the prices varies between 220 and 250. And the sample set, which is sold out online, is €30. Hi, Alicia, how are you? So let's try Arabian leather. It's a leather weather. You know, I know like people talk about sweater weather, but like for me, it's a leather weather. And it's going to be so short because it's going to start to be too cold soon. You would need like a little bit of a more protection in a parka format. Okay, so Arabian Leather by Marrakech Imperial. The notes are incense and saffron, amber, cane sugar and leather, musk, tonka bean, and vanilla. So those are the notes. All right. Also, this house is not a dupe house at all by any means. So it is their own house. The bottles are beautiful, I would say. Although now I'm looking, it's looking a little bit phallic, but it is what it is. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys the bottles. Hold on a sec. Hold on. How can we? Hold on. So do this, and then if I do this with tissue, yeah. You see the bottles? They're nice on their own. Okay. All right. Let's now spray this. The samples are sprayers, and they are, I want to say, 1.5 mLs. So 12.6 ml for 7. So they are, oh yeah, probably 1.5 ml. This is very nice. Very nice. The saffron, the incense, it's just made so good. Like there's no, and there's the leather in the background with some like smoky tobacco. Is this tobacco in here? It doesn't say tobacco in here, but probably the smokiness of incense is coming like that. And there's enough sweetness in this one. Oof, this is good. This is good. Hi, Jonathan. Arabian Leather by Marrakech Imperial. It's, oh my God. It's very, very well balanced. I want to say it's like, even though like leather fragrances can be very hard, like especially given these notes, incense and saffron and all those things, but it's really balanced out with the musk and vanilla and tonka. And the leather is leather, not suede, but it's like very toned down and beautiful. Hi, Gian, how are you? So, this is good. This is good. So I must say, this is probably, I would say, this would be from a scale of feminine to masculine, 10 being the most masculine. This is probably an 7.5 for sure. Is this Christian Cabernet? You know, let me just take a look. Because I don't know who the perfumers are. Like, yeah, that's a good point. Let me see who the perfumer is. I don't know. It doesn't say on the website. They don't say it. Not sure who is the perfumer for these. And interestingly, in the back, says that it is 75% volume. So that means that's 25%. The this can be same Mitra that was in the chat yesterday. Gian, shh, quiet. That's after hours fun time. Okay? That's what do you call that? Hi, yo Mitra. Mondays. Who's that even? I can't even read it. It's a coffee mug. Sorry, I don't know what your handle stands for, but this Arabian leather from Marrakech Imperial, if you like a very well balanced smoky leather, but very soft and sweet, and not overwhelming, Degen Mitra? I don't know. This is the one to get. It's really good, and I think like the fragrances that I have, even though 250 euro, they're 100 ml, they're worth the price. To be honest, I think they do, 100%. So this one was nice. I love that. Let's go with the second one. So for the people who didn't see it in the beginning, the fragrance sample set, it came with this kind of thing on the top, which had their own scent strips and then tucked up there, and then now everything went into shambles because I just moved them. But they come in a box like this, like that, and that's the logo of the brand. And there's the scent strip top here, €30, or totally worth trying. So interestingly, in the on the Fragrantica, it has a little bit of a different notes, because I don't know if this is the notes on Fragrantica is real, but there is a powdery facet into this, because Fragrantica mentions pink pepper, bergamot, orris root, amber, caramel, musk, and vetiver. I could see some powderiness, but really I don't see caramel. It's just mostly vanilla. I don't know why more brands don't put a scent strips. Yeah, I know, it's just a small thing. I don't think it doesn't even have to be this fancy. So this is fancy schmancy, obviously. It's a black one, it's a thick one, it has the brand number. It doesn't even have to be this. If it's just like even a white 5 strip case, scent strips, it's enough. I don't know why more brands. Dushan, have you ever played Andrew Tate's dad at chess? I don't think that's a positive guy. Anyways, we'll just let that go. That's a big test strip. Yes, it is. It is a huge test strip. And it's interesting because in Fragrantica, the top notes are powdery, iris, musky. Oh, this I'm not in the right fragrance. Here it is. That's why. God, this ADHD will be end of me. Then I'm like, what am I reading here? It's like this is from a different brand called Arabian Oud. Hold on, where are we? Arabian leather. Like, Oris, really? There's a powdery facet, but it's not that bad. Okay. Don't crap out on me, please. No, we're not crapping out. All right. That is fine. Okay, so the next one, we'll see. This one was a yes. Okay. The next one I have in my hand is Oud Kasbah. So this is one of the ones that is a little bit more expensive. And, okay, this wasn't the one that no, this one is the one that I sprayed. Oh no, why this? It smells so good. The scent strip smells good on its own. Anyway, so the next one is Oud Kasbah. Does anyone know what Kasbah means? Like, is it a place, or? Because I see there's another fragrance from 1969. It's called Kasbah. I don't know what that means actually. Is it a place or something like that? I don't know. Let's go. What would be, perfect if they had, like, the brand has gone so far and done this beautiful thing. I think what it would be really nice that if they could put under this, if you're listening to me, under this part, if you make this removable and put a bunch of cards about your fragrances with the notes in here, that would be the best sample kit that ever existed, really. I think putting a card down with the name of fragrances, or just like print out the notes of the fragrances, if brand is listening to me, that would be the best sample kit ever. Okay, because some of us have these computers who are very Oud Kasbah Royale. It's called Oud Kasbah Royale. Let's see. This is nice. This is it's not animalic oud. If it is oud, it's not an animalic oud. I'm not sure if it has a real oud. I mean, the fragrance is more expensive than my God, why are we doing this today? Like, what's going on with the internet? If it is, There's some like something balsamic in here, like a little bit balsamic. There's some spice, but not too overwhelming. And if it is oud, it's a very smooth oud because I'm not getting barnyardy or anything like that. To be honest, I need to smell like, I need to get, this is what I need to do. I need to get like oud in very small quantities of different variety and try it for real. I want Casbah by RP2. Oh, Casbah is a fortress. Casbah Robert Piget one. Oh yeah. Um, so this is very nice too, but also leans masculine. Like not overly. I think Alicia can pull this out. Um, sorry, Alicia, I'm totally stereotyping you, but you can totally pull this out. I can see you wearing this. Um, You have an oud plug. I don't, but I really need to do that. I can probably find it. I can ask someone. You know, it's all about connections in the fragrance community, right? Like, you know, just you don't really need to, you know, you can probably can ask someone and see if they can find you one. This is beautiful though. Somehow it can someone look up these notes in on I can't, like my computer is just not working out. So I'm trying to load stuff, but it's not loading. Well, maybe it's coming up. Okay. Gotta have a network. Yes, sounds like my jam. Yes, it is totally your jam. Even the other one, the beginning one, the Arabian leather, is totally your jam, Alicia. Mitra's gonna get into Ansar. No, going back. No, I just want to smell like real oud. Like how, you know how we smell it always in fragrance? I want to smell it. You know what? Who would be the person to ask? I think I'm gonna ask Michael Paul from Day 3 Fragrances because he sources his ingredients himself. And he talked about oud. I'm gonna ask him if he sees if anyone is kind of, he knows anyone. Yeah. So there's Davana, coriander, cardamom. That's probably the spice. Lavender, mimosa, atlas cedar, wood, patchouli, amber, oud, tonka bean, vanilla musk. It's gorgeous. But it has like Davana is less of a fruity aspect of Davana. It's a little bit of that greenness is in it too. So that's what I was thinking of. That was the green in this going. No, I won't get into Insart. That's crazy. If I get into something, that would be Henri Jacques. I want to get into Henri Jacques. In fact, I'm going to save everything from the channel. Like, I'm going to have my first payment thanks to funded almost exclusively by Dushan and Rich. I'm going to have my first payment on September 21st. I think that's what they gave me the notification. So I'm going to save everything from that and buy myself a bottle of Ferozia because I told Dushan that. So I'm going to do that. But if anything I'm going to get into, it would be Henri Jacques. So this one, what does it say about it? Nothing much. Like what I also like about the brand is that not a lot of like blah 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 about anything. It's like 3 lines: a symbol of royalty and power. Oud Casbah Royale is a must-have for oud lovers. Captivating woody amber fragrance enriched by fruity syrupy character of Davana, warm spices, and the fluffy floral notes of mimosa. The base is rich, complex, a quart of it's a quart of oud. It's not a real oud. A quart of oud, tonka, vanilla, and radiant musk. Great. All right. So there is that. So next one. This is very nice. So let's get to Bohème Chic. I really like it, and this is because it's in iris heavy fragrance. It's an absolute beauty of fragrance. Hold on, let me see if I can pull the map. Okay, Bohème Chic. I really like this one. There's nothing like it. Unfortunately, I decanted some, and when I pulled out the top of the sprayer. I don't know where the sprayer has gone, but I can still spray. Like, I can still decant and spray, but that's all right. Oh, this is so good. This is so chic. Like, the name is also really like appropriate. The ylang ylang and date, the top notes: iris, heliotrope, rice powder, amber, vanilla, and sweet musk. This is so good. There is that kind of a starchy texture of the like a rice powder, and with heliotrope that gives that, it's hard for me to explain these things, guys. I mean, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but well, I mean, I am crazy. That's not news. But in Iran, we buy rice like in giant bags. Like, you've seen it probably in the store. Like, we buy like a rice in a 10-kilo bag, not like these small packs. And usually you store it somewhere cool and like not whatever, like, and your mom once in a while sends you to get some rice. So when they send you to get some rice, you have a cup and you get the pot and to put the rice in, and you're just there and like, scoop the rice into the pot. And the rice on its own, rice bags have this kind of like at the bottom of it, there's like powdered rice, because eventually like some of the rice gets powdered, right? Down there. Guys, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, turn on the notification button. Only 10 likes, we have 20 in the house. So the powdered rice in the bottom has certain aroma, like I love, and it's, for me, it's a very kind of like a very scent, what do you say, scent memory time. Like, you, when the rice gets low in the bag, you're almost like sticking your head into the bag to scoop some rice, and it smells so good. Is it similar to L'Eau Papier? I don't think so. L'Eau Papier is not really my favorite. I think there's something in that. There's an aroma chemical in the L'Eau Papier that bothers me, but this isn't that. This is beautiful. Bohème Chic is for any iris lover. Please do try Bohème Chic. What was this? What did I do? This is an absolutely gorgeous one, guys. Like, if you have not tried, if you haven't tried this one and you're an iris lover, you love starchy kind of quality texture fragrances, do try this one. It's gorgeous. Okay. Next I have here Atlas Wood. Let's see, Atlas Wood, perfumes, and Atlas Wood. I wonder if this brand is in North America. It might be since then. Like, maybe what's it called? That Lucky Scent might have it. Who knows? So this one, what it says, sunny and vibrant and disruptive Atlas Wood, is a woody floral citrus perfume extract. So this is an extract that opens and reveals a surprising accord with pungent nuances of green pepper, sunny green fig leaves, fresh aromatic star anise, enriched by sparkling notes of bergamot. The heart is crisp, wild floral bouquet of lily of the valley and transparent jasmine, supported by charismatic, vibrant, solid amber woody base with sensual animalic result. Ooh. So the notes are bergamot, fig leaf, green pepper, star anise, lily of valley, jasmine, atlas, cedarwood, sandalwood, and gray amber. Let us see. Okay. Actually, this is so happy. Like, the top notes are super. Oh, this is nice. This is that kind of zest of the bergamot. It's very zesty on the top and has that kind of greenness of the fig leaf, I guess. I can almost feel it. Like green pepper, if you've ever cut into green pepper, there's something that like a juice comes out of it, and that smells really green. And this is some of that. Such a happy fragrance. Super, super happy. I think this would be a nice freshie. Maybe it will dry down to a little bit more of the kind of a warm notes. But right now, all I can smell is a zesty bergamot and fig leaf and some like that green pepper juice. Star anise is starting to come out. This is such a happy fragrance. Super happy and fresh. This would be great on a man or a woman, but I must say, for this kind of like a perfume genre, I don't tend to spend so much money because it is nice, but I don't know if I would spend €250 on this one. Oh, but it's so nice. I'm contradicting myself. Very, very nice. This is nicely made. Oh, interestingly, on the Moroccan vibes, so there's the sample set. I think it's available on their own website, but the prices has gone up to €35, which is still not bad for 7, fragrances. Yeah, they are 1.8 ml each. This is very nice. Very, very nice. Atlas wood, very nice. Hello. I love, what? Okay, hi. Hi, Vincenzo. Okay, next one. Next one we have Magie Rouge. This is a very nice one. I think the point that I hesitated about Magie Rouge because this is also like iris violet heavy, but this had rose in it, and I wasn't too sure about it. But like when I smelled it back at the Zor Perfumery, I really liked this one, so I ended up getting a bottle of it. Okay, so this one, the explanation says, with an extremely captivating sensuality, Magie Rouge is an intoxicating oriental spicy musk perfume extract, is smooth, opulent, and enveloping, excluding an aura of total seduction. It combines cinnamon and pink pepper with tender wild floral scents and features a persistent and voluptuous base accord of precious woods, tonka bean, vanilla, and velvety musks. Perfect. Guys, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, all those nice things. Once we get to the 800, I will give the winner a choice between this sample set, Marrakech Imperial, or the Jardin Retrouvé sample set. Just saying. Okay, here. Let's smell. This is so good. Oh, this is so classy, like that. I mean, it doesn't say rose, but I'm pretty sure it has rose. Doesn't have rose? So maybe that's why I like it. There's a cinnamon, violet, vanilla, tonka. This is gorgeous. Acacia, did you get your FedEx certification? No, I actually, good thing that you reminded me. Today at lunchtime, I'm going to be calling FedEx to figure it out. Hit the like button, please. Yes, double tap on my face if you want to like and you can't find how to like. Double tap on my face to like. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. The Magie Rouge is like so sexy, like very seductive, very sexy. It's with the violet and all those kind of spicy notes, a tiny bit. FedEx certification, no, he talks about the certification for shipping hazardous material. That's what he's talking about. Okay, so the next one is Les Nuits de Marrakech. Les Nuits de Marrakech. Hold on. FedEx is the largest shipper of hazardous material in North America, and I feel they should know how to navigate through this. I've already subscribed for the course of shipping hazardous material. I just need to finish it, and I think that's all they're going to ask. I'm not 100% sure what else there would be. And I can't even register myself as a busyness. so they don't It was for whatever reason, this reminds me of some sort of sweet herbal tea. There's some incensiness in this one. There's some smokiness, but there's also like, just like gives me some sweet tea accord. It's interesting. Is this all the notes are saffron, cistus. I think IG has incense. What is IG? This is, what is it called? Saffron, incense, cistus, gray, amber, amberwood, cypriol, musk, cashmere, patchouli, cedarwood. There's I don't know why it gives me a tea accord in this one. It's like I smell like a sweet herbal tea. The cypriol is there, but it's not overpowering. This amberwood is here. It hasn't come up. The sweet herbal pea. Interesting. No, not pea. Tea. 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 Not pea. I don't pee herbal. Interesting, but not my favorite of all of them, like, to be honest. And take me back to Marrakesh. Take me back to Marrakesh. Alicia, what you? I think you're still half asleep. You need to like either take a nap, as usual, or drink some tea or coffee to wake up. Interesting. This is really green on the top. Very green. Very, ooh. It's bitter orange, blackcurrant, green notes, pineapple, neroli, orange blossom, pink pepper, patchouli, amber, and musk. I think a lot of orange blossom comes from, hi Raymond. I think a lot of orange blossom comes from Morocco, no? Or is it Tunisia? It's a sun-drenched tribute to orange blossom, a symbol of the renewal we're freshly dreaming of. It is subliminally orange accord that opens with an exhilarating fruity citrus cocktail of bitter orange, blackcurrant, green notes, and pineapple. Is a lot of green. Signing off with a tonality of very fruity, sweet, tangy, green, and puffy notes. Yes. The solar heart is at once floral, fresh, and spicy. Accord of neroli, orange blossom, and pink pepper. The base notes reveal refined chypre accord. Oh, interesting. Don't you have to have oak moss for chypre? Where is the oak moss? Ensuing elegance and long-lasting fragrance. It's nice, but not my favorite. I think the first 5 that I reviewed, which were Arabian Leather, Oud Casbah Royal, that was very nice too. Bohème Chic, Atlas Wood, and Magie Rouge. So if I'm going to buy another one, it was the leather one. Arabian Leather would be another bottle if I want to buy. No, yes, usually oak moss is there. Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of, but now, like, so I read something about, in one of the perfume blogs that now, because of the oak moss issues, they're trying to say, brands are using more patchouli in the base than oak moss. But patchouli is not a replacement, and you cannot just change a category of fragrance by replacing oak moss with patchouli, can you? I mean, who am I to say, but it is what it is. Y'all, if you would like to have a chance to win this sample set from moi, please subscribe, push the notification button, like all those things. Unfortunately, I use the scent strips, so you won't have them, but I will put some scent strips for you to try. In them, the regular ones. So And that was it. Y'all have a great day. I'll catch up with you later, and I'm off to work. Have a good day. Bye bye.